Let's go through a few things that you should know about me. I have been writing songs since I was about 12 years old. I grew up on a farm in regional New South Wales, a town called Mount Russell, where my family still are, and my dad's a sheep and crop farmer, and mum works in the local town. Over the last 7 years or so, I've been going back and forth to Nashville as a country artist and songwriter. The first song I ever wrote was all about my life growing up on the land, and I was 12 years old, and the craziest thing happened. The CEO of Woolworths, which is a major store in Australia, Woolworths, the fresh food people, they heard my song on a local radio station and reached out, and my song became the national drought appeal, and it was played in all Woolies stores across Australia and on the TV ad. When I was 18, I moved from Mount Russell / Inverell to Sydney, the big smoke, and I started my professional music career after I went on a little show called The Voice Australia. It was the very first season and I didn't have any chair turns, but I think it was Keith Urban said to me, "You look like a songwriter, why don't you sing one of your own songs?" And I did. And I walked out into the car park thinking my dreams were over, and I got offered a record deal. I was with them for a while. I had some cool things happen. One of my songs, Memphis T-shirt, crossed over to commercial radio in Australia, and I was driving over the Harbour Bridge one day and my song came on Nova commercial radio, and I think I nearly drove off the bridge with shock. My music, I would say, is, well, in the early days, it was influenced by artists like Delta Goodrem, Missy Higgins, Casey Chambers, all of the amazing female Australians. But I also loved Jewel, I loved Dido, Natalie Imbruglia, but I also loved Avril Lavigne. I was a massive Avril Lavigne fan. So my music kind of fused into this country pop kind of sound. I feel like I am who I am from my upbringing. I'm so grateful that I grew up on a farm with land and sisters to ride motorbikes with and build cubby houses with dad's very expensive tarps in the bush and go-karting out in the red dirt and water skiing. Just the best way to spend Christmas and holidays, and yeah, I just love growing up in Australia. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. I hope you guys feel like you know me a bit better. If there's something you want to know, please put a question there because it's really hard to just sit here and talk about yourself.